With Lipness coming up, do you expect a certain type of fight with him, or you got your own game plan that you're gonna go in with?
You kind of always, have an idea how you think it's going to go, but I'm prepared for whatever. I think overall it should be a fun fight though for the fans and for me.
Well, I know you took some time after the Spence fight to kind of, think about the career and gather your thoughts. What did you learn about yourself during that time, and kind of what? And now that you come out of it, like, where are you now mentally and physically, all that kind of stuff?
Just wanted to rest the body, a long career. Been into boxing for 25 years, professionally for 15 years. Pretty much straight through. Only injuries pretty much hold me back, but this time I just wanted to take some time. Just let the body relax, and if the body was able to recover and come back the way close to what I was or better, then I was going to go on. And actually, I felt rested, I felt good. And just taking some time in that time to learn my body more. Now, I want to get better. Like, if I lose, that means the game is asking more of me. So I have to give it more if I still want to be at the top and be the best fighter.
Yeah.
It's your first fight.
I'm not scared to say I need to learn more, but I'm not so much a skill. It's more so for me is learning the body, and just in learning my body, I'm able to get more out of my workouts, more out of pretty much training camp, and I think overall it makes me a better fighter.
How does it feel to be fighting in front of the home crowd again?
It's been a while, so it's a good feeling to be fighting at home. Fighting with first time ever I'm fighting on a card, brothers fighting on the card, and my nephew's fighting on the card. I knew this day would probably happen, but I'm happy that it's this time around. I'll enjoy it.
It's the first fight in Maryland, the state of Maryland?
Yes, I was due to fight in Maryland maybe once or twice before, but early on in my career, where fights come and go, they fall out all the time, and I think the 2 times that I was supposed to fight in Maryland, it just didn't go through.
Is Maryland a facial hair state like Virginia is?
Can you say it again?
Is it a facial hair state?
I'm not sure, but whatever they require, whatever they require, I'll do. Won't have any no problems with that. I plan on trimming it down some before the fight. Not so much showing my hair on my head, but my beard is going to come down soon. As you can see, it's all over my lip. It's a bit, it can be a bit irritating at times.
Anthony, with all your
sorry.
Go ahead. With all your frustrations in getting the fights you want, and Lamont with the last fight you had, have either of you given serious thoughts to retirement, or does that even creep in your mind?
Let me make this clear. It's not frustration.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something.
I was going to clear that up.
Because people don't understand. We had to wait to get on the list to go to the shelter. We had to wait to get on the list to go to foster care. Those are bad things. Why can't I wait for something this good that I love? If it takes another year after that.
All our life we've learned patience.
Patience, gotta have it.
And everything's not going to happen when you want it to happen. It's not going to happen when you think, like when you're comparing to other guys, your peers, and other guys that you grew up with. Oh, this person won a world title, or this person did this. You can't do that. Everybody has their own road, so it should be no frustration when it comes to wait. You just wait your turn.
Everybody don't
and
use the bathroom at the
you
same
try
time.
to prepare yourself as best you can, so when your time comes, you are prepared.
What type of opponent you have going into this fight?
Again, it's Mendez, world-class fighter. I like his style. He's a good dancing partner. He don't shy away from work. He's not awkward. He's gonna be there. And if you look at the list, he's fought the better caliber of fighters. He's been on the world-class stage before, and that's gonna be good for me to knock him, off the back. So, what I want is to go in there, put an outstanding performance, and make a statement that I deserve that world championship, even if it don't happen. Like I say, another year, because I be 24 next month. 24. And your body hear you. Don't tell me I'm 34 because I get older on you. 24 in a few days, March 16th. So, I stay in shape. I don't have any kids. I'm not a clubber or nothing like that. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm in the gym every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, motivating people. Even in the streets, trying to get people to work out because there's health issues out here. People having strokes, heart attacks, high cholesterol, high blood pressure at the age of 30 and 29 years old. That's staggering to me. So, I try to do my part, try to help people out and get in shape. and just be positive people.
How do you stay sharp with all these long layoffs?
Got a guy like this. You got been in there with Sean Porter, Jerry Hurd, Javante Davis, Robert Easton, Adrian Broner, Patrick Harris, Keyshawn, Austin Trout, Rashid. You can name the list of them, on and on. I've been in there with all of them. And plus, I'm a student of that. Love boxing so much. When I go home, I like to watch the 80s and the early 90s fights. Man, we missed out on some good classic fights.
How was camp with Sean Porter? I know he was here like last month to get prepared for his fight coming up. How was camp?
It was beautiful. Sean, he brought a different type of energy. You know what I mean? Real good guy, real spiritual, very positive. Nothing negative to say, always in a good mood, never pouting or nothing, never complaining, never talking back to the coaches, his father. He showed a good example of how a champion is supposed to handle himself.
Lamont, what's kind of the balance for you, being a father, then having to flip the switch and becoming a fighter again? I mean, how do you kind of straddle that line?
Well, it's been 10 years since I had my first child, so I'm pretty good.
Used to it, right?
Pretty good at it at this point, but it seemed like throughout the years, more kids adding on. I had a 4-month-old now, so it's a little tough to distance myself from her, but I just think in the long run, what am I doing this for? And all the answers go back to them. Mm-hmm. So I sacrifice that time with them now for their future. And I sit down with the ones who understand and talk with them, and they kind of understand at this point. I just have to go do my job, and they know most of the year I'm in their face all the time, and we doing all type of activities together.
You say you have 25 years in the sport. When and if you decide to stop, what's that next for you?
Not really quite sure, but I've been, like I said, through this time off, I've been studying the body a lot, learning about nutrition and stuff like anatomy and stuff like that. So maybe I'll go to college for sports medicine. Honestly, that's where it seems where I'm headed.
Lamont, going back to the